Hello and welcome. We are going to be looking at a combination of anything to do with the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Hermit mixed with the Ace of Pentacles. The Hermit is linked to the astrological sign of Virgo. Now, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, so we're looking at how to combine our cards. And in this case, we'll be keeping the Ace of Pentacles on the right. Ace of Pentacles, card of abundance. All right, so now we're combining cards from a complete different suit. Obviously, I did the tutorial Thursday, all about the Ace of Pentacles. If you missed that, please tune in and have a look at that. Ace of Pentacles, we're saying on the right, one of the keywords we're using is abundance. So there's an abundance for you if you are a Virgo, all right? The keywords help. You're one person that lets me know. I need more comments from other people as well, because as I said, it does take quite some time to actually put these videos together. And I know that you really appreciate that. I need to hear from some other people. So please do let me know. My other bit of news is the shorts are now up and running and should be consistent every week. Look at your day for your shorts. Look at other people's if you want to learn about how I actually pair two cards together. So it doesn't matter if you go and have a look at somebody who's Aries just because you want to learn what is she saying about power. Let's say we've got the Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. And so we know that the Hermit is Virgo. And we are looking at the fact that if I take the Virgo word off and look at the key word for Virgo, it relates to the past. The past is all with the Hermit. In the past, there's been abundance. If you are a Virgo, yes, there is abundance. Another key word for the Hermit could be lots of experience. It's somebody that's very wise, it's somebody that has a past, has experience, therefore they have knowledge. They are capable of doing that. Being Virgo, it relates to the sixth house in astrology, about work and health. Be careful on health matters, but let's just say that it's talking about work. So you could make sure that when you're looking at this pair, that you could use any of those keywords. I cannot keep changing the keywords. I run out of room. The system cannot take the amount I'm asking it to do. I've got to keep it simple. Our keyword is the past. Please type what you use. What do you use for the keyword for the Hermit? And what do you use for the Ace of Pentacles? Fusing that together, there's been an abundance in the past. Your experience is paying off. Your past has brought you into abundance. Could be your work, because the Hermit is linked to the work card. Your work has brought you abundance. Let's have a different keyword. Your past has brought you plenty of luck. Yeah? From the past, you may still be working towards a new financial opportunity. One's from the past and one's new. One of the important key statements for the Ace of Pentacles is things that are new. We've got a new financial opportunity. What else? This one, new business. Yeah. And of course, anything where it's got a new beginning. And of course, we're in the element of earth, aren't we? We're no longer in fire. So this, what does this mean? It means this. Manifestation. So when we are looking at pentacles, it's something tangible, something real. You've manifested. Ace of Pentacles, beautiful card. And it can link to past investments. So they could be paying off now, or your wisdom from the past is now bringing. So I would say the past and now are combined. And what I mean by that is because of what you've done in the past, may have paid off then, but it's paying off now as well. Or what you've done in the past, now it's paying off. Does that make sense? Yeah? That we are looking at our experience. It's like saying I've worked up and down the country, singing in clubs, pubs, and variety shows that you could actually say would make somebody go, okay, you know what, I never saw any returns for what I was doing. But then it's paid off because people go, oh no, I actually remember you were really good. And you know something, I'm a bit fed up of what I've been doing or seeing. So I'm going to actually, I'm going to say, you're fresh, you're new. I've always liked you. Yeah, now's your time. Things from the past could bring a return. Past investments could bring a return. It could be that you've been saving for a long time. There's something you've not just done recently, but now you're getting the returns. I hope that makes sense. It hasn't just come together like that. Your savings could have accumulated, and now you're going, this is good for me. I've got the luck. Now I've got a financial opportunity and it's new. Now, I know you all want the money, not because that's all we're focused on, but people think that Pentacles is just about money. It's one aspect, but I want you to look at the other key words that actually suggest it's more than just money. It's the element, as I said, of earth, and that's brought about an abundance. So things are paying off because you've been at it, you've been doing something a long time. Yeah, you are really somebody that's established, experienced, somebody that knows what they're doing. You've walked the boards. You know what it takes to make this work. If you are an entertainer, for example, you know how to please the audience. You know what's expected of you, not to get the blues when they are a tough audience. You know how to charm them so they're eating out of your hand. You now also know enough about what you do, so you are a real professional, and it shows. Now somebody's ready to say, our past has paid off. People think it happens overnight. You read anybody's story, it's seldom that somebody is just playing guitar for the first time and singing the song and it happens. It's usually to do with the wealth of experience and how they really come up together. So, yes. Hello, good evening. Nice dog there. This is what's meant by combining cards. It's just one keyword, but it means a multitude of things. What would you say about the Hermit? What would you say if you saw this card? I'll give you some more keywords for the Ace of Pentacles. Another word, prosperity. It's not just money. You can be prosperous and not have any money in the bank. You can have assets, a house, but no money in the bank. You can have enough for your needs. You can say, I eat well, I bathe well, I sleep well, I have good friends, a good family. I'm good. Prosperity can mean a multitude of things. It's not just money. Okay. It's also you're being given the opportunity. This is what we were saying. It's definitely to do with the new financial opportunity. Money is energy, of course. New beginnings, right? And savings, even investments are paying off. Previous investments, maybe a bit of luck after all this time, your investment that you put some shares into or you put some investments into your friend's business, you actually said, I'll help you along. They've gone a long time. There was no returns. Then all of a sudden, they're turning around and saying, thank you so much. Here you go. This is your share. It's paid off at last. We've all done an investment here or there. Whether it's to invest our time. There's nothing more important than the investment of your time. So don't forget that one either. All right. Let's get rid of that keyword.
Oh, it's great. When you was asking for extra words, I thought, okay, let me just give her a couple of words for the Hermit.
There you go. The Hermit and the Ace of Pentacles. What would you tell us about the Hermit?
I was thinking of words like introspection, wisdom, soul searching, those sort of words.
Absolutely. Wisdom, introspection, going within yourself. Yeah.
Soul searching.
Soul searching. With the soul searching,
Mhm.
I like that. Ace of Pentacles. soul searching. We've got the Hermit, Ace of Pentacles. How combine those two together? Ace of Pentacles, of course, means many things, but think of one thing about that card. Don't go with tutorials, go with what you think.
The reason I thought it would be good to come on today, because with the aces, sometimes they are my bugbear. And the first thing that comes to you with your aces is new beginning. The first
Absolutely.
thing that comes. So for me now, because I'm seeing a lot more wording, I've been jotting down as you've been abundance, manifestation. Those I thought let's use the word like manifestation with soul searching. Now for me, I'd be glad to put that together.
Let's say you're reading for me. I've asked you to draw me 2 cards, and I'm going, you know what? I really would like to know what you think about me and what's happening for me right now. And you go, ooh, okay, I'm just going to give you 2 cards. And out comes the Hermit, out comes the Ace of Pentacles. And you don't know anything about me other than what we know here. And you go soul searching. Let's go with that. So you've got soul searching. Yeah. Now you've got the Ace of Pentacles, and you said manifestation.
Something you're looking to manifest, and you'll see.
That's right, you're going there. I'm searching, soul searching for something I want to manifest. Yeah, it's got to be tangible. If I do the work and go within myself, I will get what I want. I will make it happen. Rather than stick with the words soul searching, manifesting, what does that mean?
You're working, I would be saying something like there's something that you're working towards or have been working to gain, but at the moment you're going deep to find answers to manifesting things. That's the sort of thing I'd say.
Absolutely. Now, the big question, looking at those cards for me, will it happen?
Potential for it to happen.
Absolutely. It will happen because we don't know if it'll conclude. So, you know, when you say there's potential, that's right,
Mhm,
because what I do with it is up to me. But
mhm.
it's a bit like turning around and going, let's use this, got the crystal. What do I do with it? I've got it. That's the Ace of Pentacles. It's there. So will it happen? We've already got it, Emery. What are you going to do with it is what's next. Now, the Hermit's a great card because, as you said, going within myself for the answers, not the external influences.
Mhm.
Will I do it? The Hermit's saying I'm wise, I'm experienced, I know what I'm doing. Will it happen? Yes. Will it get to where I want it to be? We don't know. We'd need more cards.
Mhm.
So we're right at the beginning. So it's in, I would say to somebody, you are banging in the right place at the moment, getting the answers from within. Using those 2 key words, how do you bring that together? Manifestation, new beginning, the potential's there. The Hermit, that's another bugbear of yours from the past. You were saying you couldn't, not that you didn't understand the card, but why we always talk about him coming,
From the
yeah,
past, yes,
from
it's
the
obviously
past. It wasn't the card. It was, why do we say the fool is new beginnings? It's because in the beginning we're foolish, but
yeah.
when we've got experience, we become wise.
And
And how
carefree
do we
as well.
get Ace of Pentacles here? Even though you've got those keywords, bring it into your own language. Bring it into how the person getting the reading is going to understand. If you talk too technically, that can put them off. It can put you off. But if you
Yeah.
know, hang on a minute, if I was looking at that for you, I'd be going, her work's going to happen. She's really got new beginnings with this work. She's going to bring in the money. And you know what? That's because she's done the work. I'm looking at the Hermit. I know you've done the work because the card's telling me you've already done it. So the card's telling me I've done the work. But will it give me what we want? We don't know that. Yeah? I'd bet $1 million on it. Why? Because you're not the fool, you're the Hermit. You are wise enough to know what to do. You're
Mhm.
wise enough to say, The Hermit as well, introspection. What about being on your own? I'm not listening to anyone else except myself. Because you know
Yeah.
what? Who knows what's right for you more than you? So that's a brilliant one. Again, how could we spin it? Just keep remember, will it bring me money? Yes. We don't know what they're talking. And they're going, are we talking thousands? I don't know. What have you got at the moment? They've always got something when you've got a pentacle. What stage are they at? Let's give them that. You've got those. I'm not there yet. Nobody said you were, but you've got it. How do you know that? Because I see the Hermit. Why? Hermit. Hermit's linked to Virgo. I'm not going to put the keywords on the screen because it'll be a room. So we've got the fact that we've got the Hermit, and the Hermit is Virgo. And Virgo is the 6th house in astrology. That's work. So this is work. They're working at it, or it's their work. They're alone, supporting themselves. The Hermit is our daily routine.
Yeah.
So this is going to be keep going. New work opportunity. Can you see that? Work
Yes.
on the left.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And probably more money or financial opportunity. They've manifested it. It's already there. And if they say, I don't know about it yet, it's there. I promise you it's there. Will it do this,
Mhm.
that, and the other? We don't know. We need the spread to tell the story. But at the moment, this is looking like you just keep doing what you're doing. Why? Because you're the Hermit. Because you are taking your own advice. Because it's Virgo. The other thing is the 6th house. That's the house of service. Years ago in tarot, the house of service was servants. Does anyone remember that program about upstairs, downstairs? There's another one at the moment, Gilded something. The guy that did Downton Abbey did a new
Mhm.
one, The Americans, and it was about people that are rich, but they're new money, not old money. Old money people don't like that. Who are you? Where did you come from? The Hermit relates to being of service. One's job could be in service, army, navy, nursing, or serving one's country, or of service because years ago it meant I'm a servant. Work downstairs. So that not the Hermit itself, Virgo, the 6th house. The Hermit is related to that. Our person might be of service and duty to someone. So quite often I've had people go, oh, yeah, I'm a PR for so yeah, I work for the army, the navy. The other card, of course, that relates to Virgo, and we'll be meeting that after Christmas, is a court card, Queen of Pentacles. She's Virgo. Look at her sitting there looking at that pentacle. And she's, I've got you. This is the one that leads armies. She's the one that will take all the responsibilities. This could be number one, this pair would tell me the past, their experience. They've said
Mhm.
it's a card of the past. So they're probably going to have a whole history of being good at what they do. Somebody in service probably wasn't married. Nurses couldn't be nurses. If married, they had to leave. People, service, it was a duty. They saw it as a duty, a vocation. There's so much with that card. New beginnings in what way? They've manifested it. So this is, if someone said I'm out of work, it's don't worry. Instead of going, oh, I see you going within to get the answers. Yes, you can, but talk to them straight away. If you looked at that, knowing what you know about the keywords, you'd look at that and I'd go, do you know what? You're the person I'd want to employ. Why? You're hardworking. You're isolating yourself to do your work. You see it as a duty, a vocation. You give service. You honor the person. You are somebody that's incredibly loyal. You're like a light in people's lives. Hermit, counselor. We could all be
Yeah.
counselors, but we don't have to be. We could go. People come to tarot readers and drain them with the same old thing. You've got to be tough to keep giving them support. If not, they're leaning on a priest, partner, family, or a friend, or a paid for counseling service, psychiatrist, whatever it is. So don't feel bad, but you've got to know. You see what I mean? That's somebody that does this kind of work. So yeah, all those professions, the police, the army, the fire brigade, the ambulance service, counsellors, priests, people in service, tarot readers, people that give holistic services. It's telling us what kind of person they really are. You'd back them. You wouldn't go with the fool as a playmate. He's going to go off when he's had enough. This one, an Ace of Pentacles, that person's always going to be lucky. Why? Because they've made their own luck. So it's another way of looking at it. You're walking through, look at the arch. That's a horseshoe. Look at the green. You're being supported. The universe has not forgotten you. You've already got it, girl. It's there. But I can't see it tomorrow. I haven't got that to pay the bill. It's there. Why? Because it's you. It's like saying, do you think somebody fantastic in their profession will be unemployed long? No. Somebody's going to snap them up. Because they're a diamond. They're a diamond. You would not let a diamond slip through your fingers. You would recognize its value. That's what the Hermit is. A person of value. When you look at your court cards, feed the energy of the major card into the court card. Look at the court card. If you've got a little page, fine. What are they like? You get the Hermit. They're mature beyond their years. They may be an apprentice, but this one's given it their all, no matter what. Let's do another difficult card. Any requests for that?
I don't see this as a difficult card, but sometimes I fumble a bit. I'm going to say the Star.
Good one. There we are. Star card. Over to you. I can take a break for a minute.
Okay, if you think that word you've got words like hope and wishes, and I get renewal with this card as well, like rebirth, renewal. I'm trying to think which house it's in.
Don't worry.
Around.
Okay. Look at all. She's got 1 foot on land. What would that make you think about? What is that telling you that person's
There, I wouldn't say. That's another word I get like harmony with the star card as well.
It is.
Balance.
Yeah. It's good.
I'm trying to think in terms of one foot in the water, one on the land. A bit lost
Okay.
with that one.
Right. What is that? Is that what they're thinking?
Okay, emotions, that's type of thing.
So emotions is what's the land represent? Yeah. What does that mean they are as a person? Earthy.
Down to earth. Yeah.
Down to earth. Got it. Another word would be grounded. Look at that person. They are down to earth, but they're in touch with their emotions. Because the toe. Look at the water pouring. It's really saying all those pools are going back. It's not the sea, it's a pool. Do you know what the water carrier sign is? As in astrologically? It's not a water sign, but the water carrier. Can't just have a guess.
The star sign.
Yeah.
Aquarius.
Yes. Now you've got it. Rather than remember it, the picture's there, the clue's there. It's not a water sign, but it's a water carrier. It's about hopes. This is a wish card. because Aquarius is hopes and wishes. Aquarians, it's about the community. Also, big healing card. If you're wishing to heal from something, you already are. We're in Pentacles. We're only at the beginning. This person has grounded themselves. If they were like, am I healing? Yes. You're very grounded. You're in touch with your emotions. Yeah. You're allowing your community. Aquarius is about the community. It doesn't matter if you know that, but it's helpful. Remember, Aquarius, that's the house of social media. Networks used to be your next door neighbor and still is. How do we network with people now? All social media. So if somebody was saying, I'm going to be successful on YouTube or Instagram, you've started. Yeah. You've made a start. You already are. But is it going to get like I want? We don't know, sweetie, because you're wishing for something and you've already made a start. This is a gift of something that's already happened. That's better. We've got the two of us together now. With the star card so we've got Aquarius there, and possibly a new financial opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles is always lucky. Okay? Don't worry. It's about money. If we're reading for someone who's Aquarius, you're really talking directly to them. It's bam. If they're not an Aquarius, okay, let's just take that away. And let's look at the keyword. Hoping for money. Yeah. But
Okay.
I would still say to them, hang on a minute, you've got some. Because they really have, it's like denying that crystal's there, but I want to get to that one. Yeah. It's how you want to look at it. They're talking about this one.
Wanting more.
If you say you've got the potential for that, like, yeah. If we go, you've got this. It doesn't matter about the size. But I know we focus on that. It's seriously, and this is a rude question, might say to me, have you got any money in your purse? Yeah. Is it a lot? Nope. It's probably about £1.10. Cash. Seriously, and I'm being honest. Yeah. I've paid all my bills. I owe nobody anything. We've got enough food for the dogs until the new year. We've got enough food for us till the new year. My bills are paid until the end. Anything that's coming today, actually, that's in my account. But in my purse, no. Client's money today, and that then needs to get allocated to my team. Do you see what I'm trying to say?
Yeah.
Because you could, I'm just being really honest, too honest perhaps, but really and truly, it's like I haven't got any money. It depends how you're measuring it. You might say, I haven't got any money until my pension comes, my benefit comes, my whatever it is that you're waiting for, that you've overpaid. So you've overpaid your rent and you owe me and I'm stuck, or somebody took money out of my account. We've all had that one. And it wasn't me, but they're not going to give it back to me until I can prove it and all that. Yeah? Sorry. Oh, we're not doing messages, Mina. Sorry. Oh, there's a few people saying hi. I'm being pretty, what's it, aren't I? Yeah, hi. It's lovely. We're saying hello to you, AU79. We might be hoping for money. And they might say, I haven't got any. And you've just got to go, oh, yeah, you have. Oh, yeah, you have. We know that there's got to be something in some way. They're hoping for more. Great. We're hoping to go from a little crystal to a big crystal. Will I do it? Let's get some more cards out. Hopes, wishes, and being around your community might not be enough. The Hermit. Look at this card and say, this is also connected to healing. Sometimes you need to spend money on yourself instead of others. Why? It makes you feel good. You spend a little money on yourself. Don't we feel good when we do that? It's a form of healing. What do they call it? When people go shopping, it's therapy, retail therapy. Sometimes people can go too much that way. Nothing to suggest that here.
Something that surprised me earlier on is when you use the word saving. How would you connect that with the star card?
Saving.
Mm.
Oh, savings. Yes, sorry. In my keywords. Let's bring it up so that, yes. Okay. You will feel better, or you're hoping to have some savings. That's me. Look at that. We've got you a. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. It did do it after all. Just took a while. Sorry, everybody. You've got your twin there. Yeah. The star card. Again, you're wishing to have savings. You're doing things in order, the mixing them, you're very grounded and putting it back in all the time, taking it out and putting it back in all the time. That's the star card. Look, that's what she's doing with water. Yeah, she's taking it back, pouring it onto the earth, knowing that the earth will absorb nutrients. But savings, it's really about the fact, if it was a star card, a person wants to heal or they're hoping to have savings. They really are. They're in a position of, that's what their hopes are. That's me. I'm wishing to be at a point where I've got something in the bank for a rainy day. Does that make sense to you? It's exactly.
Yeah.
And also, savings, the star card is about healing. It is about hoping. And I will heal very quickly, thank you very much, when I've actually feel that there's an emergency fund. There isn't. There isn't a little pot of gold. We may have different things. We always reinvest. So savings, you're hoping to have savings.
Say
Go
if
on.
we had community or groups underneath the star, how would you put that together?
Okay, so we take that off so not confusing. With savings, community, network. Okay, so this is your tarot people, your bike club, hobby, or religious community. You're hoping to have savings to do something with them. So it might be I'm saving to go on that trip with the church. Yeah, that's my community. I'm saving because something on social media in my tarot group, they're offering this beautiful deck, but I can't afford it. So I want the savings to be able to put towards that. Is it making sense?
Yeah.
This is your people you want to save for that network or community. I'm saving to go away with the Jumblance people. Yeah, they're going to Knock in Ireland to this beautiful, faithful pilgrimage. Yeah, or where's the other one that they go to? I've forgotten it. Is it Fatima? There's all sorts of pilgrimages in Muslim faith. They go to Mecca.
Mega, yeah.
Yeah.
Large. Yeah.
Help me, somebody. Can you
Yeah,
believe it?
Mecca's one.
Passionate Sajid. Can you believe this? I'm just getting back. We've got multiples. I told you I'd come with it. I'm sorry. It's like, how great. It's hard to edit afterwards. Oh, you're welcome. We'll do the devil card next. I'll be going in a minute. When we've got the star card, I think we get keywords and try and go, I'll regurgitate the keyword rather than, what is it? Yeah, it's your people. There was a girl I absolutely adored. She went, I'm in the biking group, the chemistry group, the smoking group behind the bike sheds, the Latin dancing group, and I'm in the tomboy group. And that girl that I was teaching to drive, she got her finger in so many pies, very unusual for a scientific, clever. There was no question that this young lady was going to Oxford and which house she was going to. Was so clever. But she had a life. She had communities with all these different things that she loved. Yeah? They
Mhm.
were obviously, there was money behind them as a family, but for us mere mortals, we wanna go off with the Northern Soul people. They're doing a trip to Blackpool. I wanna go with the tarot group. They're going to Chesterfield to this fabulous crooked shop. It's like a haven of crystals and every tarot deck you could ever imagine. You can imagine us all going on a bus.
Mm.
How many of us would need to save to do that? It's saving to do something with your people.
Really? Yeah. It's
Yeah.
funny because the reason why I said about the star, I recently had read this lady and it was about her work. And she was asking me about someone within the workplace, and the star code came up. And the reason why it was, and this is why I asked about the community and grit, is this woman has that mean girl mentality. So she's got her little clique within the workplace. And that star card, and I was saying to her, look, this is because she's got a group of people.
That's
That's
right.
why this card is representing this woman. That makes sense.
Absolutely. Sometimes it's
Mhm.
more simple. I always think of a scenario. Who do you know that's an Aquarius? I know 2 or 3. What does it mean?
Oh,
Social media. What does it
yeah.
mean? Network, community, politics.
Mhm.
Guess
Mhm.
what? The Aquarius, Carol, that I'm thinking of, she was PR to Tony Blair. So there's an Aquarian that's the right
Yeah.
hand of Tony Blair when he was running the country. Carol's a dear friend, quirky
Yeah.
in bird sanctuary, rescuing dogs. Why? They're her communities, her people. Can you do the devil card next? Oh, everybody likes that devil card. The lovely devil, you little devil, you. You see that? It's devilish behavior, isn't it? That we can actually have.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so devil, star sign,
Capricorn.
Capricorn. Let me unlock that and move it. Teeny weeny weeny. Capricorn. If you're a Capricorn, you always find out that star sign and you go, you Capricorn? And I go, yeah. And you go, you're looking to accumulate some savings, yes?
Um,
And what would it be for? What's the Capricorn sort of some key words that you could think about that might help you? With Capricorns, they are always about materialism,
Materialism.
but do not give them a bad name. Materialism is what? It's not materialism as we would describe it. It really isn't. They're going, "Well, you're talking to me about what you're thinking. Why don't you do it? I want to
Mhm.
see results." That's perhaps a better word is result. They materialize things. They are about, don't talk to me about what you're going to do. Tell me when you've done it. So when we're looking at, and the devil is also, it's about being puppeteered. The devil's puppeteering those two. But the devil is us, and we are Adam and Eve. This whole card is the trio within us. We are our own worst enemy. We are the one going, you must stay with that because battle of the devil, it's too scary to do something about it, and you'll have no friends. And we do all of that. Until something new comes along. Do you think a new friend's going to come while you're with the wrong crowd? Probably not. So if you get this, they're trying to save for something in particular. If we look at
Mhm.
those 2 words, they want it to materialize. They're probably turning around and going, I will not give up until I get that palace I'm saving for. And nobody can convince them otherwise. They are determined they will get there. Anyone tells them what to do, they will probably say, I cannot do anything else, because that's their belief.
That's when you add in the word ambitious with that.
The devil is the thing inside of us that goes, you know what? I'm going to give you a hard time. I'm going to push you because I want things to happen.
Mhm.
The negative side is I can't leave them, but they're abusive. Someone else was abusive to me, and this one's not as bad. one-way street friendship, but I'll have no one to go out with. But that person walks away and talks to everybody when you go out for a coffee. They don't sit with you. They work the room. How does that make you feel? At least I go for a coffee. Do you know the joy in going for a coffee on your own with a book and your handbag sat next to you, or your shopping bag, whatever it is you've got? Yeah. Looking around, just like in films where you get those elegant, sort of chic people that just watch the world go by with a book. They don't need to sit next to their friend. You know, when I realized, probably in my late teens, that I did not need a friend to go to where I wanted to go. And when I went on my own, how much of a great time I had. Traipsing round Wood Green Shopping City and Brent Cross, not going where they wanted, and me finding that we tried everything on in every shop, and now we were going back to the first shop because she couldn't make her mind up. Well, we've all got friends like that. And I'm talking not in one particular friend, several. All the nannies that I knew. Oh, I want this, I want that. Oh, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Look, what am I saying? We are the ones that either allow it or not. So why would it be savings? We're probably turning around going, you know what? I really want something. I'm saving for it. Astrological signs, minor card, keyword signs. That's what we're looking for. See, what have we got? It's the element of earth. To them, they're not going to stop until it's got to be the holding it in their hand. I will get that house. They believe in it. When it comes to influences, problems, or obstacles in the spread, it's them. Or you're not a Capricorn and they are. Does that make sense? But it really is important that we actually go, they need it to materialize. They are manifesting it. I'll get a return on my investment. I will get paid for the hard work. I will have that allotment. You have to pay, even if you didn't pay for it, you still have to pay for the water for the seeds to grow. You've got to pay for the seeds. You've got to pay for the tools to dig it. Everything costs money. But people go, I'll make that investment because do you know what? I'll have all these potatoes, all these carrots. It's worth it to them. Just looking if it was a garden, let's say it's a garden that's not flowers, it's think like that. Think outside the box. Savings. I need to save to do this. Nothing's getting in my way. I will make it happen. That's what materialism means. Materialism is misunderstood as being materialistic or minimalistic. It's not. Materialism is, I won't stop until it, same as it manifests. Yeah. I think trying to get the words right, don't just get the message and say it in your own words. Yeah. I will not stop. If this was you and I thought of these two things, not those words exactly, I'd be going, hold on a minute. Until I get a new business, I'm going to be my own puppet master. I am hell bent on making this materialize. Yeah. It's what they're ambitious in the Ace of Pentacles that's telling you. And it's not money. They have something happen, but they want it to grow. That's really what that card's about. That's why you've got the garden. If you've got a seed, it's going to grow. If you've got an allotment, you want to save up to get the spade, the rake, to pay for the water. You've got to pay for it to be plumbed in. It's not free. You've got to pay. And, I need those sticks to build a polytunnel. I don't garden, but it costs. Everything costs. Doesn't it? Even if you turn around and go, I've got my cards and nothing else, who's going to knock on your door if you don't advertise yourself or pay your phone bill or your internet so that you can talk to your customer? You see? It's think beyond just the meanings are great, but I want to materialize my own financial security. it will lead to a prosperous life. You might want to live in a shack. I might want to live in a tent. I might be like a program I was watching on ITV. She hadn't got a stick of furniture because she wanted to know she could up and leave just like that. The vet, when we moved, said, the less I own, the happier I am, because if an opportunity comes, I can get up and go. Most of us go, oh, I've got to sell that, get rid of that, empty that, chuck that, take that, sort that. Oh my God, who's going to help me carry it all in? I can't take all of that with me. Prosperity, what's your version of it? Some of the other cards will tell you if you've got a court card next to the Hermit, they're a wise person because you're feeding the wisdom of the Hermit into the court card. We're getting there. This is all to do with that Ace of Pentacles saying, do not say money's coming. It's here. This is a card of you have it. Even when we've got, I'm hoping for more, but you've got £1.10 in your purse, Anne-Marie. Don't tell me you've got no money. Make it grow. Make it work for you. Then you'll be prosperous. You will manifest it. You will materialize it. Why? Because you are your own puppet master. You're the one that's going, oh, what shall I do? That's Adam and Eve. Take the chains off. I can't. How many times I've said that in my life? How would it work in the question of love? Give us a question. I am going to go in a minute. How would this work in the question of love? You've got to ask the right question. If you were saying, am I going to find a partner? You already have. You're just not paying attention. You're already attached to somebody. Will I meet somebody new? When you take the chains off and allow yourself to do it, yes. Is that person jealous? Yes. Am I jealous? Yes. It's a yes card on the right. But will I get more? It's not a card of more. Is that what they're asking? You feel bad that you're giving them hope in your answer of yes. What is the question? People say, will I get paid out? One of my readings, will I get paid out from X because they've done Y to me? And it's, yeah, will I get this? It's not what you're hoping for. I don't know the figure, but you have ideas of grandeur. I said to her, out of 12 months, did you take 3? She went, yes. I went, so they owe you 9. It was in the cards. And she went, yeah. I was hoping for 12. And I went, you've had 3 months. Yeah, but it didn't amount to anything. Tough. That's what the cards are saying. Legally, officially, what you want and what happened aren't the same. Does that make sense, everybody? How would it apply in love? Are they jealous? Yes. Are you jealous? Yes. Do they love me? Yes. Is this physical? Yes. Is this emotional? Yes. There's emotional bondage there. That's your sex, drugs, and rock and roll card. Are they wanting to get physical and make hay with you? Yes. That's sexual. It's your sexual card, your big sexual card.
If we were looking at that, would you be saying something's already happened to create that?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Pentacle, remember the pentacle is all the elements together. You thought you wanted a cup of tea, desired a cup of tea, made the cup of tea, got a cup of tea. I want more. So you've got that one. Let's see if you make another one.
Yeah.
I hope that helps. You'll have to tell us what to call you. I can't call you that long. We'll call you A. Is that all right? You're welcome. I must go. I've had no dinner on it.
Late. Words very. Thank you, Anne-Marie.
No, not at all. It was wonderful. I love it when you come on. That'll teach me to have my scene ready. I forgot about putting it in today. I had a call with the one I told you when I was doing it, went upstairs to do it, and it's all right to call you. Thank you. That's so nice of you. And yeah, then just before I was coming on, I thought, I'll got something to do, and that's what it was. I normally what do they call it? Clone. I normally clone what I'm doing so I can do things in order. But go and look at the video of Ace of Pentacles. That's video, not the live. See what you
Okay.
think. It's only between 5 to 8 minutes. There's a lot in there. Hope that was that. You have a good day too. I must go. I'm going to sign out and say bye. Thank you, passionate Saji. Thanks, I really must go. Thank you to everybody that's joined. It was great to have your company. Message me and let me know what you want to do. We've only got a few more weeks left. Christmas will be here, and then we'll be doing those court cards. Then what? Let me know. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. And passionate Saji Ann did say thank you. So thanks for your company, and see you next time. Bye for now.